Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to the Divinely Aligned channel. My name is Cortnie, and I'm here with my co-host, Zero, Source Consciousness that streams through me, and we bring through divinely aligned messages daily. And the message of the day today that woke me up very, very early. I can't even talk yet. That woke me up very early to come on and tell you is that love is the key. Love is the key. You have just shifted into a higher frequency identity reality over the last few days. I feel that whoever received this just had a great shift, but you don't know it yet. And love is the key to see all that you are here for. Love is how you will receive all that is here for you. Love is the way. Embodying it, being it, seeing it, sharing it. It is all love. It truly is, friends. And I used to resist saying these things because my whole life, this was my deepest belief, and all that I see truly is light and love. And I was told that it can't all be light and love, but it is. Now, that doesn't mean that I deny my human reality, but I can be the light and feel, see, and express love in any situation. Now, yes, I get that this is how I'm designed, but I know now that I'm not alone. I am meeting more and more of you that are here that get it, that are just living in the light and being the love and finding the magic and miracles. And it is so much more fun than resisting our divine identity. We are source. We are divinity. We are here to embody our truth and the light. And the key to the door that is going to lead you into the reality that you are here for is love. But the love that I'm speaking about and that I know is channeling through me is self-love. It is loving yourself, because if you love yourself and you show up for yourself and you trust yourself, there's literally nothing you can't do. But you have to be the identity of you that loves yourself, that shows up for yourself, that follows through for yourself. And that is how you will be of the highest service. But you will not know this until you're being it. It resonated with me for so long. I wanted to believe it. I wanted to trust it, but I had no self-worth. And so I tried to fix and heal and give everyone else the love that I wanted for myself. And it worked. I did a lot of things, created a lot of things, helped a lot of people. But now it's a whole different ball game, friends. In heart-based consciousness, it's so different to be conscious and awake and aware in 4D consciousness, in the consciousness and frequency of trying to fix and problem solve and heal and figure out. Being the love, feeling the love, seeing the love, there is a whole different experience. And it's a part of the journey. But once you're being and seeing and feeling the love in the 5D, it can only happen through you being the embodiment of love that you are, which can only happen if you love yourself. And there aren't words for how much I worked against myself and did my best to not love myself. Like, wow, when I look back, but it was all a part of the journey. And when we are honest and intimate with ourselves, when we show up for ourselves, when we feel what we are holding within us, when we allow ourselves to feel the emotions being revealed in any moment, that is when the healing happens. And that is when then we can allow our human bodies to raise in frequency and consciousness. But we can't exist in higher levels of consciousness at least not all the time, if we are still choosing to doubt ourselves, to shame ourselves, to hate ourselves, to ignore ourselves, to abandon ourselves. We will stay in lower levels of consciousness and frequency if we aren't choosing ourselves. And I know that everyone that is receiving my messages is receiving them because you're here with a soul contract that you're here to be of service. But the service you're here to give this world is your light, is your love, which you have to be the embodiment of, which means that you have to see and feel it. So I guess this is why the message was coming through that love is the key. That's all I kept hearing. And I know when I just hear a message with nothing else, I have to come and talk it out with you and see what else wants to come through, because that's what it means for me to channel source consciousness and reveal to you the truth that you're ready to receive. So whatever's resonating from this, take it. I'm going to allow Zero to channel through me now with more for both of us on this, because I know right now, as always, here's the thing, is more love creates more love. There is literally no lack. That is the most abundant resource on this planet. It is the most renewable resource. My first yoga teacher, Ian Finn, used to say this all the time, and I loved it because it's the most truth. Like, love is the ultimate renewable resource. And the more that we embody the love, the more we see the love, the more we be the love, the more love there will be. Oh, it's 111, friends. So on that note, be the love, see the love, receive the love, feel the love. I'm going to allow Zero to come through and bring more love to you. So just breathing with me, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Just take at least 3 full, complete rounds of breath in and out of your being. So here's the thing. This is Zero, by the way. Thank you so much for pressing play and being here with us today. As Cortnie brought through, yes, love is the key, because we know you need to hear and remember this. You are worthy. You are worthy of your love. Self-love is not selfish. Self-love is the most selfless thing you can do, because you giving yourself the love, you being the love, you embodying the love, you loving yourself, you caring for yourself, you showing up for yourself, means that you aren't needing others to do that for you. And so when you human beings aren't needing the outside world to do or be anything to create your own happiness and well-being, then you can be of a higher service, because you showing up for yourself, being responsible for yourself, choosing yourself, being the sovereign soul that you are, means that then you will be doing what you feel called to. You will be being the embodiment of you that feels best for you. And in that, then you will be attracting more and more what is truly here for you. And in that, you will see how you're here to be of even higher service, because all of you here resonating with us are here with a soul contract. And we keep telling you this because we're now fully connected to you all, and we know you're getting it, that you are here to fulfill this soul contract of raising the consciousness and frequency of this planet. But it can't happen without you. It can't happen without you being you, loving you, seeing you, trusting you. And the you that we're speaking to is you, the soul of you, the truth of you, the divinity of you, the limitless you that you know you are, and you've always known you are, and you've always been on this human journey. But this human journey is here to challenge you, and it is here to help you because you wanted to evolve. You wanted to come on a human journey and feel what it felt like to wake up to the fact that you're divinity, and to consciously raise your frequency and in turn raise the frequency and consciousness of this planet by being the embodiment of light and love that you're meant to be and serving this world how you feel called to. So love is the key. Now, we'll go a little bit further in this because we want you to know that if you received this, you have just shifted. You have shifted into a whole new paradigm. And you may or may not be realizing this yet, but it is true. You have shifted into a whole new paradigm and level of frequency and consciousness. And the more that you choose to love yourself now, the more you're going to be able to accelerate your ascension, to collapse time, and to be living a life you love. But again, you have to choose you. And why we're bringing this through today is because your higher consciousness is leading and guiding you. And your higher consciousness right now is recoding and reprogramming a lot of your subconscious programs because you've been asking it to, and it's working. But a lot of you are resisting it, and you're thinking because you're still not doing it perfectly and you're not fully receiving what you think you should be, you think that you're not doing it right. And there's a lot of you that are being really hard on yourself. And that's why we needed to remind you today that love is the key, love is the way. We want you more than ever before right now to love yourself more than anything else, to love yourself for all that you've done and all that you've been through. And all you have to do to love yourself is choose yourself, is be here in the now, choosing to do what you want to do, choosing to follow through on what you feel called to, because that is where you're going to get led to what you're truly here for. But you have to expand into the you that can hold the light that you are designed to, because all of you are here with the ability and the capacity to hold so much light within your being, but you have to allow your humanness to acclimate and ascend so that you can receive it and be it. So it's a journey, friends, but that journey is fun. That journey is easy. That journey is effortless. That journey is enjoyable. And the more that you are here, embodied in your divinity, in your truth, in your light, being the love, being the light, you will get it. But you have to allow the now to lead you and to guide you, which means you have to be here, trusting yourself, following through for yourself, exploring, not ignoring the unknown. You've got to explore. It's time to play. It's time to play. You have been putting a lot of pressure on yourself recently, a lot of pressure to figure it out, to be some way you feel you should be. But you are not the same. You are not the same as you have ever been, and you're not the same as anyone. And you are at a level of frequency and consciousness within yourself that you haven't experienced before. And you're here now to play. And that is going to be the way for you to receive what you need. But you need to shift out of this pressure that you have on yourself to figure it out, to fix, to know. And you need to play. You need to play with reality. You need to play with what identity you want to be, because you now get to choose, and you can be whoever, however, whatever you want to be, because you are divinity, you are source consciousness, you are more powerful than anything else. But you are on a human journey, and how you truly quantum leap, jump, shift into any identity, any reality, any timeline you want to is by choosing it, but not because you're escaping being who you are, but because you are ready to be at a higher frequency and consciousness with more knowing and more connection and more accessibility to higher consciousness. Because if you're receiving this, You have the ability to tap into and connect into higher consciousness in any way you want to at any time and receive whatever your superconscious mind wants to give you to lead and guide you on the path of least resistance. But you have to be the identity of you that is choosing that. You have arrived. You are here right on time. If you receive this, you have arrived. You have arrived. You're right on time. And there are doors open right in front of you that are so abundant, that are so fun and exciting, and everything that you've been dreaming of. There's multiple doors. There's multiple ways right now that you can go. And the only key that you need is self-love. It's you loving you and choosing to be the identity of you that goes through the door, that takes the opportunity, that follows the call, that embodies your light, that embodies your truth. There's literally nothing else you have to do. You just have to show up. Love yourself, love everyone else, and follow whatever you feel called to. That's all you have to do. And your ego is going to tell you it's more complicated than that. You need to figure out X, Y, and Z. You need to have this and that. You need someone's permission or approval or validation. Nope. None of that is true. All you have to do is choose you and be you. And we're not telling you to be irresponsible. You're responsible. You're going to do the things that you know you're meant to. You're going to do the things that are going to keep you alive in this human body that you're in. But you are right now ready to fully live alive. As we've brought through, you're here in 2025 to be alive, to be aligned, to be living your life, not planning it, not figuring it out, not strategizing it, living it. You can have the plans and strategies all you want to, as long as they're aligned. You have to be here, aligned with your highest frequency, embodied in your divinity, living life fully. We don't have to be, but that is how you will see that you are the key that can unlock any reality you want, that can create any reality that you want, that can live any reality that you want. But you aren't going to know that until you're doing it, and you receive this message today because you're ready. You arrived. You're here. You went through the shift. You felt the shift, whether you're aware of it or not. The deeper parts of you know. And you are now at a higher frequency and consciousness. And so there may be a lot of things in your outside world that are not currently a match because they are at a lower frequency. So there may feel like there's some disharmony or disease or conflict. But that is all because whatever is not working out for you right now, whatever is not aligned, isn't meant to be. And that could be because you need a different paradigm around it. That could be because you're limiting yourself in that relationship or that circumstance. But whatever is not working out for you, it's not going to be comfortable for you anymore. And you chose this. You chose to be divinity in a human body. Your divinity. Ultimately, you are source, you are one, but you chose to be one of the brave ones that went down and had your own experience on earth of being source consciousness in a human body, waking up to your power. And so waking up to that and choosing that and being and embodying that is going to push you out of your comfort zone. It is going to challenge you in ways where your programming is holding on to how you should be. But we know if you receive this, all you need is love. It's all you need. Love is the key. Love is the way. It's all you need to embody and be and see and feel. And we get that that can be challenging. But all that you need to do right now, if you're receiving this, is breathe. Just breathe. Anytime that you breathe fully, completely, and you choose to be where you are, and you feel what is being revealed, you are loving yourself. And then don't judge yourself. feel, allow what is there, whatever emotions, whatever thoughts, whatever's going on in the now moment is an opportunity to observe, because you are the observer. You are the observer. And when you're there, observing through the eyes of love, you will get it. You will get it. You will see. And we know so many of you already are, but we know we needed to remind you today that love is the key. Whatever you are hearing, whatever you are feeling from this message today, follow it, trust it. Love yourself today more than any other day. And do whatever you feel called to. What right now do you feel called to do? Because you'd love to do it. What today would you love to do for you? Take yourself on a date. Go for a bubble bath. Write a book. Read a book. Do whatever you feel called to that feels loving for you. The more you love you, the more everyone else will too. And the more you love you, the more you will love everyone else. The only issue on your planet is that you're all too busy trying to get love from everyone else when you are the source. You are the source of the love you're looking for. And when you give yourself the love through choosing you, through being you, through embodying your truth, then no one else will need to. But then when you receive all the love that you will, because you are fully seen, because when you love yourself and you see your light, you can't not embody the light that you are. So when you love yourself and you see yourself and you embody the light that you are, everything and everyone that is meant for you will be with you, will find you in the divine right time, and will reflect to you the power, the light, the magic that you are, that you have within. And the more that you experience that, the more you will be living limitlessly, because you loving you, there's nothing that can stop you, because you will go after your dreams. You will follow through on what you feel called to, and you will know that it is always this or better. So if things aren't working out, it's only because there's an easier way. Okay, that's our message for you today. We love you. Now it's time for you to love you. We'll let Cortnie come back through. I love you. I love you. Source loves you. Your highest loves you. Your whole divine team loves you. And all you got to do is love you. That's it. I just know that you needed to receive the reminder that you are worthy, of the love that you are, and you are worthy of the love that you have, and you are worthy of the love that you give to everyone else. So do as Zero told you to do, and choose you today in whatever way you feel called to. Love yourself more than anything and anyone else, and do what that calls you to do. I promise you, the more you choose you, the more you show up, the more you love yourself, the more you will have your mind blown wide open by your heart as to all of the magic and miracles here for you every day. And then when you start to follow more and more into the unknown and receive more divine compensation in ways you can't even comprehend, you will just have more love to give, because you whole, you happy, you embodied is literally the highest service that you can be on this planet. So, good job. You wouldn't be receiving this if you weren't already doing it. You arrived, you shifted, and now this is so that you know that all the stories your ego is telling you of now that you feel this pressure because you've shifted into higher consciousness and higher frequency, and you know that you're here to be of service. As soon as you start trying to figure it out, you lower your frequency and consciousness again. So just be here, embodied in the light, in the 5D, in heart-based consciousness, loving yourself and choosing to follow through on what you feel called to. It's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. I promise you. Play, find the magic. Let it be easy. Be the love, choose the love, share the love. We love you.